Hello. You know, people often wonder, as I do myself, at times, especially this time at home, I mean, if I'm a good witch or a bad witch, a Wicca or evil. My fiance, Dr. Van Helsing, who wooed me away from Count Dracula, uh, says I'm a good witch. So I guess since he just proposed to me, oh, let me show you his ring. The ring he gave me. Oh, I have it in my wrong finger. Um, right there. I think it's about 10 carats, something like that. But I'm not that into stuff like that. I like, my dark stuff. I like dark and shiny mix. Just. But anyway, to get on in it. Oh, I didn't show you this though. But this is the ring that Count Dracula gave me when he proposed. Um, I like it much better. But don't tell Dr. Van Helsing or don't. I still call him Ace. It's called like first name, but I don't. Anyway, yeah, this much better. Yeah. Okay, so get back to it. I think I'll be a good. It'll be a good marriage. Although I will miss the camel, and I will miss, sipping on his blood every once in a while. That's what kept me young looking. Well, I'm not that young. I mean, I'm 200 years old, and I know I'm starting to show a little bit. I guess we all do about that age. But it's been a good life. And anyway, occasionally I write little stories down, things that I've heard or seen or done or dreamt or maybe, had a dream from a conjuring, spell or something like that, Sometimes I'd write little stories and I'd write poems. So I thought I'd share them with you on this particular time of the year when some of them that I've got is, good for Halloween. So here we go. Let's see. Which one do I want to do first? Oh, yes, let's do this one. I remember distinctly that I read this one. I wrote this one after having a dream. Okay, yes, this was a dream. I was very young, very young. And I woke up the next morning, thought about it, and wrote it down. I call it eternity. I mean, just you call me about eternity, right? Anyway. Okay. Here's how it goes. I dreamt I stood on a mountain, shivering, cold, and frightened. Screams far below filled my ears. Confusion compounded my fears. Moments like years, then lights, hundreds shimmering bright. Emptiness I could not comprehend. Wandering souls, both women and men. Frozen with fear, I wanted to escape from the lights held by humanly shapes. My body ached, my eyes flowed tears. There's only emptiness in my soul. Is this reality or a dream? I don't know. I longed for the sun upon my face, remnants of a life of this place. Is there no one to give me release? No one to tell me if I might be saved? No one to tell me Is this to be my grave? Okay, next. Let's see, what will we do next? Oh, this was when I visited this house. Actually, you know, and the vibes I got in it and everything of it and everything, and the ghostly presence there. I wrote this poem from it. It's called Everly, which is the name of the plantation house, if you want to call it. Yeah. She stands among moss-hung trees, though all alone, filled with memories, enduring time, nature, and war, surrounded by mystery and folklore, whimsical laughter of children that play, spirited children continue to stay. Ribbons of pink drip the banister stairs, while the scent of roses fill the air. A tattered doll on the fireplace mantel, a rocking horse rocks near a lit candle. Two innocent children died from fever, forever bound, they can never leave her. These two souls only grace her halls, for no other living is unwelcome within her walls. Like I said, I did go inside and I did see the children, beautiful little children. Maybe one of them was 9 and one of them was 12, something like that, you know. And they were happy. But they didn't like people being in there too much. They didn't mind me being in there too bad. That's, you know, that's because it's me. Okay, what we're going to share next? Oh, Hallows Eve, of course. Got to do that one. School thing. Hallows Eve. They summon the spirits in trance, burn hair and blood by fire. Around the flaming coals they dance, seeking powers and dark desires. Hallows Eve, a bewitching night, restless demons and souls about. And if the moon is full and bright, then threefold their numbers out. They gather near the blazing fire, drink their blood from unholy grails, stir the fire and the flames get higher, to seal their bargains with hell. Beware on Hallows Eve out walking, for when you least expect, to whom you may be talking, for you may feel a chilling regret. Yeah, I've done some of this stuff, and you know, it's okay for, you know, 100 years or something like that, but after a while it kind of gets old, and you kind of got all you want and need and everything by the end, so you don't, you know. Every once in a while, the local gathering, you know, of witches and demons and stuff like that and everything, they invite me, and sometimes I go. In fact, I'm going with Van Helsing, Halloween night over to Mr. and Miss Frankenstein's for a little, you know. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm sure there'll be something good. And let's see what else have I got with the sharing. Oh, okay, good. This is my little This is one I saw when I was about maybe 35, 40, something like that. I had just realized that I was rich, and didn't know that much about it, and that's really when, at that time, 200 300 years ago, something like that. Years just go by so fast. But anyway, it was just, you know, problem habits when they had the witch trials and all that kind of good stuff and everything. Well, it wasn't good for us, but anyway, it's called sinner or saint. Now this is where things get strange. I mean, when you don't really know who is and who isn't. So, after seeing this, I wrote this poem. In silence, it's called Sinner or Saint. I've already told you that. In silence, she's bound to a stake, gathering crowds filled with hate. Flawless skin, her flaxen hair in braids, emerald eyes, yet unafraid. Uncommon beauty compared to no woman. Those around her screamed, she cast spells, sacrificing to Satan, reigning in hell. They call themselves Puritans, her life in their vengeful hands. The parson begged her confession. Boldly she refused, without expression. Your soul, he said, must be purified. Her only words, you lie. Fire was lit, and the crowds around screamed, die. Burn, witch, burn, be cleansed by the fire. As the fire engulfed her tender skin, there's no outcry of the pain she's in. Taunting became suddenly still. The air became unusually chilled. Had they accused from jealousy and hate? Had they burned not a sinner, but a saint? Think about it. Now, I know some were witches, and yes, they did it. I don't think they deserved it all like that either. I don't think anyone deserves to die like that, but that's the way it was back then. I don't think it happens like that now. The world's gotten a little older, and it's more, if you want to call it, dignified, or conscience or whatever like that. And like I said, you really don't know who's, witch, vampire, werewolf. No, Frankenstein, I mean, it's obvious, And these days, though, but they're making them look better. They're replacing them with, the real thing, and they cosmetically wise, people look much better, after they've had these experiences like Frankenstein did, died, come back, and also, plastic surgery has kept a lot of women young. I tell you. So anyway, I hope you have a nice, safe, don't run into too many demons, Halloween. I've enjoyed this little talk with you and sharing some of my poems, my life, and I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.